Welcome back to BB Kingle Halloween Origins. Now today we're actually talking about something that has been seen and sightings are still getting recorded today. We're talking about a man who rides on a horse during the night. However, he doesn't have a head. We're talking about the Headless Horseman. All around the world there are tales of the Headless Horseman. I think in the UK alone there are loads. And I've been to one before. If you go back to early BB Kingle, we went to a farm and a motel, and that farm we went to had a tale of a Headless Horseman. And that's only 30 minutes away from me. However, we're going to be talking about some very popular tales of Headless Horsemen. The most popular tale comes from America, and we're talking about the Revolutionary War. In New York, October 28th, 1776 to be precise, and it was during the Battle of the White Plains. Now this spirit's original name was the Headless Hessian of the Hollow, and he was said to ride around looking for his head. His head got took off by a cannonball. Also, just to add to the creepiness of this guy, seeing as though it was on October 28th, apparently he's replaced his head with a pumpkin, so he can be seen wearing the pumpkin as a head or carrying it around. He's in search, however, for his own head. However, the legend was made even more popular when an author called Washington Irving wrote about a teacher getting chased into the woods by a headless horseman, never to be seen again. So this book, this little short story, made the Headless Horseman tale even more popular, and he was very interested in folklore. So he used the Hessian Hollow as his kind of backbone for the story. He took inspiration from that and then wrote this tale about the teacher and the Headless Horseman. So that's America. There's also Irish folklore, German folklore and Scottish folklore, which I'm going to go into a little bit now. However, the American tale is the most famous. They're the ones where you'd see the Headless Horseman in the movies and all sorts. Now in Irish folklore, it's a little darker. There is a headless demonic faerie. Now he is called Dullahan, and if he stops riding on his horse, someone will die. He carries around a whip with him, however it's actually just a human spine. And if he shouts out anyone's name, that person will also die. Now in Scottish folklore there was a man called Ewan, who was denied leadership during a battle of clans on Isle of Mull. He was denied leadership due to his head getting taken off. So he is another one riding around in search for his head so he can then go for the leadership of his clan. Also in the Scottish folklore they say that the Headless Horseman is an omen of death in someone's family. So if you see that, you know that someone in your family is going to die. Ooh. A lot darker over our neck of the woods, aren't they? Jesus. In Germany as well, the Headless Horseman is just a revenant, someone who's been brought back from the dead, and he's just wandering earth until he makes up for his sins he committed while he was alive. Now there's the most famous tales of the Headless Horseman, the most popular being the one in America. I think there was even a Headless Horseman in a Scooby-Doo. So America really took the Headless Horseman ball and just ran with it. So there's many different kinds of origins of the Headless Horseman. However, this is a spirit. It is for some reason very popular during Halloween. However, this is a ghost. So there's been many different sightings and recordings of people seeing the Headless Horseman, hearing the footsteps of a horse, and they say that this is the Headless Horseman in search of his head or in search to kill someone or whatever they get up to, mainly in search of the head, as I was reading all the different kinds of folklores. If you did enjoy this video, please check this one out here and join me on my search of the origins for the most famous Halloween creatures.